need to move. We're filming videos today, so you have to move, sweet pea.
Hey guys, it's Kathy from Healthy Happy Life. Oh, wait, hold on. It's Kathy from healthyhappylife.com and findingvegan.com. This is my secret ingredient matcha shake. So let's do it. I'm going to show you how to make this right now.
I just knock on the hack into the watermelon. I would highly advise you use a cutting board. Watermelon, when it freezes, it gets these really like sorbet, like ice crystal. It blends up, it creates this really ice creamy texture.
All right, so we start out, we take about 1 1/4 cups of non-dairy milk. Next up, I'm gonna add in both of the powders. I like to blend the powders together first before I add anything solid. So I'm adding about a scoop of a vanilla vegan protein powder. Next, we're gonna add the Encha matcha. Today, I'm going to be using the latte grade of Encha. It's a very perky spring green color, which is what you wanna look for in a matcha. It has a really lovely light grassy flavor, and I just love it. A half of a frozen banana, a cup to 2 cups of frozen watermelon. Depending on how thick you want it, that's how you should add the frozen watermelon. Shake it around. I want it to be one nice pour for you guys. This is a very thick ice cream-like smoothie. You can attempt to pour it in a glass, but if you really just want to serve it up super thick, serve it in a bowl and then put some ingredients on top. That's kind of nice. This is the Kathy's secret ingredient matcha shake. So good. You can really taste the matcha, like that spring green kind of grassy flavor. You can also taste the sweetness from the watermelon and the banana and that vegan protein powder as well, so it has like a hint of vanilla. So that's part 1 of today's episode.
So I always like to leave you with something inspirational, something to think about as you're sipping your matcha or your latte or your shake. And today I wanted to talk about fear and doing things that you're either afraid of or maybe not necessarily afraid of, but just putting yourself in situations where you have no idea what the outcome might be or what the experience is going to be like. What I mean by that is I think today we live in an epidemic of being able to Google things. You can Google anything. If we're going on a vacation, if we're going to a restaurant, we can get some sort of a perspective, an opinion, a review on basically any situation. I mean, I can Google anything. I can Google any experience that I'm getting myself into. That's fascinating and awesome, but it also changes the way we interact with the world in what I think is kind of a negative way, because we're either setting ourselves up for this amazing experience or we're super freaked out. Whatever happens, we're influenced by what other people have already experienced, basically. So what I'm basically challenging you to do is to put yourself in a situation where you literally don't know the outcome and you haven't Googled it or asked questions or asked for an opinion. Just going, experiencing it, and seeing what happens. One example of a time in my life when I did something completely where I had no idea what was going to happen. I graduated high school and I had accepted admission to Boston University. I was so excited to go there. I wanted to get out of Santa Cruz. I wanted to go away for college. Boston was just the ultimate college town. I had my bag, I had my little backpack with me, my suitcase, and I just showed up. I just flew to Boston. I showed up, I was at the dorm. I was sitting there all by myself. I had never been to Boston before. I didn't go on a college trip. I was just like, I'm just gonna go. And I, spent that whole first year in Boston, getting to know it, experiencing it, the freezing temperatures, the amazing Ivy League college community, just the cobblestone streets and the fall leaves, just getting to know that whole college and the campus all on my own with like no expectations, just kind of hoping that it was going to be awesome. And the interesting part to this story is that in the end, I actually transferred out of Boston University after 1 year. So I wasn't thriving there. I didn't like my major. I was a business major. The freezing temperatures, the cold winter. So as a California girl and being there all alone, I didn't really have any friends. I made a couple friends, but it was challenging. It's a huge college. And I left. I went back to California. I eventually found a situation that I loved at school. But the moral of the story is, you could look at that and say, well, if you would have Googled or read some firsthand reviews or watched some videos or really gotten to know the situation, maybe you would have made a different decision. But the truth is, I wouldn't take back that experience for anything. I loved that experience of being scared and challenging myself every day to meet new friends and be in an environment that I was completely felt foreign and really kind of freaked out that I was alone in this big city and I had to navigate everything by myself. And I wouldn't take that back for anything. So I think it was great. One of the main reasons we should put ourselves in these situations is so that we can help to develop our own intuition. I think that if we learn to listen to our gut and listen to our hearts and our souls and really be quiet instead of listening to what everybody else is saying all the time and reading reviews and Googling. I couldn't explain 100% why I wanted to go to Boston University. I didn't have any really good examples, but something in my heart told me I kind of just want to go. And I think that was kind of part of my intuition talking. And maybe my intuition wasn't 100% correct because it wasn't exactly a perfect fit. But it was in a way because I'm so glad that I experienced that. Basically, the moral of the story is to try and put yourself in some sort of a situation where you haven't Googled the outcome or you're not listening to what others' experiences were. So you are your own Google. Just think of it that way. And try and develop that technology within yourself and see where it takes you and see what happens. See if you're right about certain things or if you're wrong, and learn from every experience and go from there. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great weekend and week, and be sure to enter the giveaway, and I'll see you guys later. Every single Kathy's Matcha Chat has an amazing giveaway attached to it. To enter the giveaway, you tag one person and you leave a emoji. It can be any emoji, your favorite emoji, whatever one you want. I will see you later. Bye, guys. For the Matcha Chat. That's because there are cats on the table and that's life. Banana. Totally messed up. Hold on, rewind. All right. Suji, no. No, I know you love the flowers so much. Okay, this is one of the problems with shooting in this kitchen. He's basically the director of this entire production. He's pretty good at. And then leave a comment. To enter the while I sip my matcha and my arm gets tired from holding this.
All right, so we will just ignore the cat on the counter. Mr. White, can you go over there? And then make sure the counter is clear of any animals. All right, so we're gonna do a quick test of the microphone and also a quick test of this, and then we're gonna it's even a favorite among cats, apparently. These thick smoothies can be very tricky to pour. I'm making a mess, guys.
So I'm gonna leave you with that. Bye, guys.